Well, hello there, and welcome back to Minecraft Dinosaurs. We're continuing where we left off last time. I've done a tiny bit of work here, but we are going to be continuing our little tiny build within a build, just so that we can actually say, hey, we got something done. Admittedly, I have done a little bit of off-camera. I took some thumbnails, and whilst I was in creative, I should have repaired my pickaxe, but I did not, because I'm an idiot. But I did get round to... just a second. I did get round to turning some quartz into reinforced glass, just because of how much we're going to need. I gave myself 9 stacks, so I gave up 9 stacks of quartz and 9 stacks of glass. All in all, a fair trade. Good old alchemy. So we are going to be walking our way through and just trying to get this done now. So this is the level I was aiming for, down to here. So that they actually do have plenty of roaming space. And we do have to do the wall. This part of the wall is not going to be visible, so I'm just going to use cobblestone because it saves material. And to be quite frank, I'm all about that life. There we go. I might just do a band of cobblestone down here so that when we actually do go up a level, we can figure out what we want to do. So we're going to just work on the ground first. And the ground will be comprised of... sand and granite, because I feel like that just gives it like an almost coral effect, which I like. I'm going to get some plants and coral and whatnot. I think I can actually just fly out somewhere to get the plants, because I don't think it's actually as far as you think for that to spawn in, which, if memory serves, was quite handy. I also do need to make a trip to the end at some point so we can get some more shulker boxes, because I think I'd appreciate that a little bit more. But for now, we will be possibly not needing to do that if we start to use our organised, but I would like to have some more shulker and actually organised, so there is that. This is all going to be the floor level, so I don't need to worry about going any deeper. I'm just getting rid of everything, and then I'll start placing stuff on top. So, for one, you're going here, and then we want sand. So, like so. I want to have some random shapes thrown in here. Like so. And then maybe one that goes the entire span here, and throw in some more sand. Maybe one more over here, which I think I'm just going to do like that, and then just cover in sand. Perfect. Now I'm going to put one block here, one block there, one block here. And obviously we can build actual coral on it at some point. Coral, as well as some plants. For now, let's just get the walls filled in quickly. That's new. With some sandstone. Not sandstone, cobblestone. We may end up using sandstone or something for the walls in here. I'm not too sure what, but we'll figure that out in a second. For now, let's just quickly... Oh, hold up. Do this. Just because this is going to be the lower banding, it's not really going to be super visible, so I'm not too fussed about what's down here. I would like to get some glowstone down here as well, so maybe a band of glowstone across the next layer. So, like this layer can be glowstone. Oh wait, let's finish this first actually. Also, this one doesn't need to be replaced, which is good. Saves the pickaxe a tiny bit. I definitely need to repair it before we do any more work on the main area for sure. For sure. Right. There we go. And I'm just going to have the band of glowstone go across this level now. Once again, don't need to really mine the corners out. I will grab that because some more granite would go down quite nicely. And there we go. Do I want the fossils? Can I reach it? No, I can. Okay, there we go. Right, so what we want to do is quickly drop the granite up here, press F, place these down, just give some lighting in this enclosure, which is quite nice. I'm going to put a block behind this just to be safe, so they don't try and phase through it. Use the axe, which has silk touch. There we go. And now, I don't need to carry these anymore, but I'm going to because it's easier. It's quickly just going to place a block here so I can get out a little bit easier. And as for where the glass is going, it is going on this level, so it would be like here. So we do need to make sure the walls are done beforehand, as well as the walls for this, and the walls that go around here. So regardless, these will most likely be sandstone, as we can see. So I do need more red sandstone, more sandstone, so I actually do have to do off-camera work for a lot of resource gathering. But on camera, I think we can absolutely, in the next episode, get away with going to get some decorations for in here before we put water down. Although some of them will require water to be down. I also need to get some red sandstone at some point. I can't quite recall where an easy source of red sandstone would be. I feel like it's in a mesa, which is quite hard to find. I know I've got an episode where I did find a mesa, but that was quite some distance. So there is that. And considering I need a lot, I need another shulker box for that first, in my opinion. So we need to go to the end. So, rather than go through the entire process of all of that, for the rest of this episode, I'm going to start to use some of our glass. First off, I'm finishing this off. And then we'll just sort of bring this all up to a tippy top. And from there we can sort of think about the shape of maybe like a sphere, or as my previous attempts of a sphere have been horrific, maybe just a hard stop at the top. You know? There is that. This might be a bit too tall in my opinion, but I live for the centricity of it all. Ow. Well, that elytra did nothing. I am going to just quickly go around and do a whole layer of this so I don't keep slipping in when I'm looking at the build or taking freaking thumbnails. Just because it's a little bit easier that way. Oh, we've used a stack. I've just remembered to leave some stacks for, you know, the work down there before I start having to sacrifice even more quartz to the blood god. Right. Keep her going. Perfect. Right, now I can't slip in, so wherever I go next is going to be fine. So if we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to stop here because, like, I don't want to go the whole way around, otherwise getting up to the last few will be a nightmare, so we're just going to do these ones. Like so. Your reminder to check before you wreck. I'm just going to go down here to get this because it's easier. Now we know that our full stack doesn't last as long as you think. Let's be quite creative with how much we use here before checking. Oh, good lord. We've got quite some distance to still go. And I wager at least 3 more now, so I will need to get another stack ready, so let's do that. Good, it kept the one I'm holding at 64. Okay, we've still got more. And last one, fortunately. Perfect. And then we're just going to gently glide down. For some reason it didn't feel like it was gliding then. Do this side, just to bring some uniformity to this whole thing. Like so. Hang on. Let's just do it this way. Just so I can power through. And then I think after this one, maybe we stop. Reason being is I would like to keep some stacks for the rest of the build before we come to this, because this is going to be much later in the build, but having it here is just adds something, I think. Personally. Let's quickly just move you over, like so. Cool, I was just making sure I did get that then. I did. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. We got to the next stack. 1, 2. We're nearly there. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Out. freaking standing. We have a look at this. It's definitely a sight to behold when you come in here. Like, when you're going to be looking into this enclosure, there's going to be so much to look at. I love that. This one only has sand. It doesn't have any of this down the center, which, you know, I'd argue probably be better for it. But hey, it's absolutely going to be a absolutely outstanding one. In the meantime, I need to figure out where we want to go to try and find all this stuff. And I have a feeling it's going to be in this direction. I don't think we'll find any red sandstone, at least not for, or red sand, at least not for a while, but we can damn well try. Also, meanwhile, we're hunting for like different types of things that can go into our inventory. If we do find red sandstone, I'm going to be annoyed that I don't have any shulker boxes with me, for sure, but we'll work it out. In the meantime, I do need to put this reinforced glass somewhere secure, and try to remember where I put it as well, which is important. And we have some shulker boxes that still have some space over here, so let's quickly make use of them. Because those are the ones I want to keep a hold of. More than anything. Do I get all of them? Nope, I missed one. I was thinking, wait a second, did I miss one? And I did. And there we go. We've got access to the reinforced glass as and when we need it, which is a noise. And then, as we gear up for the next episode, we'll begin the journey, methinks. Oh yeah, look at that. Looks very good. I love the way that this is turning out. I can't wait for it to be finished. It's going to be a while yet. We've still got to do lighting. We've still got to do loads of stuff on this level. But we'll be once we've got all the equipment we require, we can then do that small enclosure. And then once that enclosure's done, we can move on with the rest of the plan for underground. Oh, it's just going to be great, you know? I can't wait. It's going to be fantastic. And it's going to be a big build. So I'm very excited about that. In the meantime, it's not quite a full-length video yet. I'm still missing like 2 or 3 minutes, which is a problem. But I've got content I need to get done. So I think this is a great place to just chop it off early, I know. But next episode, we're going to be doing lots of exploring, trying to find things. And then we'll go from there. So if you have enjoyed today's video, albeit quite short, make sure you smash the like button down below, and subscribe, and crazy again, so super appreciate it. Vertico, you can go, spank you all so much for watching. Have a nice day, and ta-ra.